Chasing the morning wind through the glow of newborn light. Miles unfold like shining paths, leaving darkness out of sight. Chasing the morning wind across fields of golden air. Every stride a flash of freedom, racing anywhere. Sunrise runners flow, moving with the waking day. Every mile a silver line, leading somewhere far away. Sunrise runners flow, feel the calm inside the run. Every stride a wave of light, underneath the climbing sun. No finish line inside this view, just endless sky and endless blue. The road unwinds beneath my feet, a quiet rhythm, calm and sweet. Sunrise runners flow through the wide and glowing air. Every mile a drifting spark, floating anywhere. Sunrise runners flow, where the golden pathways grow, running with the early light inside the endless morning cracks the edge of night, city washed in ember light, cool wind racing down the street, a rhythm building in my feet. Shoes strike sparks on waking stone, each step a bright metronome. The sky unfolds a blazing blue, and every mile pulls me through. Each new step a shining thread where the golden hours fly. Morning stride energy, feel the rhythm take control. Every mile leads its light from the engine of the soul. No slowing down beneath this sun. Just open space soft gray fades along the road. Amber skies begin to glow. Cool air whispering through the lane. Morning calling out my name. Shoes strike rhythm on the ground. A steady echoing sound. Every step begins to rise toward the fire of waking skies. Pulse awakens with the sun, guiding where the miles will run. Run through the dawnlight, where the golden colors grow. Every stride a line of flame, lighting up the road below. Daybreak spills across the road. Soft gold skies begin to glow. Cool wind drifting through the lane. Morning whispering my name. Footsteps tapping quick and light. Echo through the fading night. Every stride begins to rise toward the blaze of open sky. so rare. Open miles are everywhere. Every step a living beat, dancing down the waking street. Energy begins to climb, carrying the miles through time. Sunrise motion path through the blaze of morning light. Every stride a streak of gold, breaking through the night. Sunrise motion path where the endless highways grow. Every mile a glowing line in a steady flow. The horizon pulls me near. Every step dissolves the fear. Each new breath a burning spark, lighting paths beyond the dark. Final sunrise motion path across fields of shining blue. Every mile a living flame, Pale gold climbs a silent street. Daylight shimmers at my feet. Cool wind slips between the trees, carrying the dawn with ease. The world unfolds in quiet hue, wide horizons coming through. Every step begins a tale along the waking trail. Pulse awakens with the day, drawing me along the way. Morning run, Odyssey, miles unfolding endlessly. Every stride a turning page of a moving fantasy. Morning run, Odyssey, through the glow of rising light. Every road a path unknown, leading out of night. Clouds drift slowly overhead, soft gold stretching far ahead. Wind becomes a guiding stream, carrying a runner's dream. Breathing deep the crystal air, open miles everywhere. Every step begins to rhyme with the rhythm of the time. Energy begins to climb like the dawn across the sky. Morning run, Odyssey, across fields of shining blue. Every mile a glowing thread, pulling vision through. Morning run, Odyssey, where the open pathways grow. Every step a spark of life in the morning flow. No map drawn beneath these skies, just distant hills and rising light. Each breath writes another line in this journey out of night. Morning run, Odyssey, through the bright awakening day. Every mile a beam of